All right, guys, welcome back to the AI versus HI podcast, where we talk about the difference between artificial intelligence and human intelligence in real estate. I'm Adrian Kesey with 1289 Creative, and I'm here with Tim Gilson from the Gilson Home Group. Hi, Tim.
Thanks, Adrian. Hi.
Yep. Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about sensitive situations.
Let's talk about a little bit. So I think this episode is going to be a little bit different in that it's not something AI is capable that humans aren't, or vice versa, but it's something that's handled differently. A human would handle this differently than artificial intelligence. Sensitive situations, thinking divorce, health, dignity, those kind of things.
Yeah, this is a difficult one. And this is when, as real estate brokers and agents, we strap on our patience and our real life humanity, because people generally contact us when there's a life change happening.
Yeah.
Somebody got married. Somebody's having a baby. Somebody got divorced. Somebody got a job. Somebody died. That's when they contact us to talk about what do we do with this real estate. So understanding the personal situation of our principals is really important, and to take the compassion to ask some very specific questions so that we can understand what their needs are at that time, not just in terms of the real estate, but tell me about the timing. Yeah. I've had families contact me and say, we've had this horrible loss in the family. Come over, we need to talk. And we sit together, and this is before the funeral. And I said, wow, this is really an honor to be called at this time, but let's do this. Let's talk about what your needs are first. We can talk about real estate later, unless there's something that I need to know right now that's immediately that you need, because people immediately sometimes think I gotta get rid of this house. It's like, whoa, let's take care of your family first. Now, that doesn't mean we're social workers.
Right.
Sometimes people try to drag us into that role, and we have to be very diplomatic. But when we understand what's driving the decision to buy or sell real estate, and sometimes it's a quick, simple answer. We need more because we got more kids. Cool, I get it. Let's go, come on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. Let's say we have a divorce, and there's conflicting agendas, and perhaps it's sometimes contentious. We need to be able to navigate not just the emotions that they're feeling, but also to establish boundaries, to say, these are the areas where we can help you, where we can't help you, and make sure that we have consensus between the parties, not just the principals, but also from their legal counsel. So, and to know when to push a little bit and to gather information, and when not to, and just to be a person to listen and understand what's really going on here. So it's AI, if you put in, I'm getting a divorce, we don't like each other, we both got lawyers, they'll give you an answer about here's ABC, what you need to do with your real estate. But when it comes time to actually execute on those things, there's a lot of human emotions that need to be navigated and coordinated to make sure that we're helping them to achieve their goals.
Right. And also, to the topic of, like divorce or even some of these other situations, sometimes other people are involved, right? Kids, other family members. And it's just like sometimes like your goal isn't just to get me. I want max, because other people get affected by that, and you have to kind of, consider that, make that decision. So, yeah, this topic I thought was really interesting because I think the fundamental approach is completely different between the way a human does it and the way AI does it.
Right. Anybody can give you facts and data about how you should do your real estate. We can give you contracts, we can give you values, we can give you title company names, all that kind of jazz.
Right.
But I'm a firm believer that when we understand what the drivers and what the motivations are for the parties involved, only then can we really craft a plan that's going to meet their needs. So at the time that it needs to, right? If it's right now, we'll craft it one way. But if it's like, whoa, you need to tap the brakes. This is like an 8 or 9 months down the road sort of thing. We need to have that kind of human feel for the situation that's going to serve their needs.
Right. Our conversation kind of reminded me of something. I don't know if this is just a generally accepted thing or just something the way that I used to think, but a lot of times, like a skilled trade, for example, or a home builder or whatever it is, when all the prerequisites and the preconditions are perfect, anybody can do it. You can write it down. this is the right way to do it, it's
Yep.
going to go no problem. But the way people develop, the way that they like to work, their style, their compare, whatever it is, it's always in the situations where something is not ideal
Yeah.
and people respond to it in different ways, and that speaks to different people. And it kind of reminds like one of those situations. This is, you always say like, this is how I do business. I wouldn't tell you some, you don't need all these other things, but those were forged out of experiences where somebody got put in a situation where this isn't ideal and they had to figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's part of the human condition, right? That's a human experience. There's no machine that can learn that.
No, there isn't.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks,
I'm really
Adrian.
enjoying these conversations.
I am too.